Being brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Ennis Parsons right. So it's in Memphis for the Sixers, their first preseason game. For the Grizzlies, their second. Coming off a home win against Orlando, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. Simmons, and Marc Gasol, who normally started center, not in there because of a high ankle sprain. Going in, and Baldwin lost it inside. Watch Simmons. Watch his magic. Second season with the Grizzlies.
Parsons shot looking flat. Got to give it some arc on it. Get it up and give it a chance.
Redick, a rather healthy three, and that's why he's here.
Quick offense. Just give it to JJ.
Simmons, nice spot for Holmes. Beautiful.
Aspects of his game. How about that court vision, Mark? The confidence as well. Throwing up ahead from
their starters set in Memphis, with the exception of the two-guard spot. Seldom among the candidates got much from him because of some injury problems. His 10th year from North Carolina. Had his Baldwin and interceding on that rotation minutes this year, you would think.
And a lot of that has to do with his dependability.
Was well done that time 3 summers ago. That is Covington, another guy who can launch from beyond, and he tore meniscus in his right knee, underwent surgery, his 5th year from Tennessee State. It's a good look inside for Parsons, trying to take the charge in the backcourt. And that is
Radical basketball. They're trying to push it even on makes.
Simmons, that's a pretty look, combining that.
Lord, and that's able to pick apart defenses.
Covington, it's for 3. From Kentucky in the game for the first time. Brandon Wright connections. Looking good early on for the Grizzlies. Simmons, that's a sweet look and a nice defensive play by Parsons to swat it away from Holmes.
Good rotation by Parsons, anticipating that pass.
Nice play by Harrison to take it away from Rashawn by T.J. McConnell. He is on the floor for the first time as well. Presence. Jahlil Okafor against Deontay Davis, who came onto the floor moments ago. And Okafor hits.
Said he wanted to take the court looking the right way this season. The key word there for me was looking.
You come in and say, I want defensive rebound.
Simmons posting, then finding Bayless, who hit the 3. Boy, Benson
in the gym, last to leave. Just a gym rat, a hard worker.
And just a good guy, period.
Great guy.
Both Canada spent 3 years with Oregon. Sixers give it up. They were last in the NBA in turnovers per game last year, stripped by Harrison. Humphreys the victim. The Grizzlies, unfortunately for the Sixers, Chalmers bumped. Then Fultz somehow rescues the situation. If the Sixers worry, they could get 2. Brooks taking on Nick Stauskas, who's on the
range. Mark, he's a mid-range guy who's strong enough to finish around the rim. Question is, can he finish at this level? That remains to be seen. He's some money.
You know, it just shows you how much of a team guy TJ is.
Exactly, and with it.
Yeah,
I'm all right with it.
So are Sixer fans.
Yeah.
As an undrafted free agent, as Holmes slams for 2, right at that concussion, and he had to undergo the NBA's concussion protocol. That landed him last year, in fact the last few years with New Orleans. They also have Ben McLemore, who was unsuccessful in his 4 seasons with the Sacramento Kings. Relative. This is Parsons, got a mismatch here with Redick, and he's going to try to take advantage of Robert Covington. Nick Stauskas.
So 3-man game on the side here with JJ.
Okafor. Well, he always. Connell, nice look for Covington. Leave it. Assist. Simmons. Justin Anderson there as well. Redick getting all the way to the team, essentially broken up with Chris Paul going to the Houston Rockets, joining James Harden.
La La Land.
Jahlil Okafor.
Elevation looks a lot better than it has in the last 2 years. No chance for the defender to get back in that
was the D League, the official minor league of the NBA.
Good pump fake.
And there's Redick for a three. Yes, and a foul.
It's like a great addition to this team in this city.
Simmons, unselfish play. Sixers can actually tie with a three. Fultz. The ball is wiped away. Most coaches.
Yeah, right.
Listen, they can't do it all themselves.
Exactly. That's coach. See the game without having made any mistakes. In other words, it's still analytical for him at that point.
Redick, and you'll see a lot of come back from a sizable deficit to lead for the first time since they led 17. This 7 push. Fultz the hustle, then it's lost, and Davis is going to get a game. Fultz, beautifully done as he found Ben, and interceding was Brooks. That would have been a highlight as Redick tried to Robert Covington and Rashawn Holmes.
He's left yet? I think we've seen him go hard, but everything's to the right. Interesting.
Selden, Chandler Parsons, James Ennis, Brandon Wright all out there. Baldwin squeezes inside, and the Grizzlies making a statement here to begin the third, and that is Wright.
Hasn't been out there long enough to show people. Guys running out at him late. He's knocked those down more often than not.
Sixers need somebody to knock it. Well, Wayne Selden is 6'5", and he just pulled a couple of offensive rebounds.
It would start. So because it was so popular and they were so successful with it, we caught up.
Actually met them last year in the playoffs in the first round. There's Covington lining up a three, and he trains it.
A lot better ever since the second quarter, where they kind of went on a 9-minute stretch of playing really good D against the Grizzlies. Rotations were a big cause of that. One of the main reasons why he hangs in the league.
Justin Anderson hits the... In case you missed it earlier, at a half-court pass that resulted...
Aggressive he has been early on. Little flex cut by the Memphis Grizzlies.
And again, they go to his...
2 Pac-10 guys, Fultz from Washington, Brooks from Oregon. Modern-day Reggie Miller, but you're absolutely right. Wow.
Good look inside. Continue to keep the Sixers at arm's length with a little more than a minute to go here in the third. Full team is a foul to give. Green not able to finish. Humphries good defense on Sunday, much to the delight of the big crowd watching that blue versus white scrimmage as Humphries found.
Joel Embiid, who couldn't play in back-to-backs, that gives him and players like him a chance of playing more games.
Funny.
Bente. There he is.
Yeah, there's TJ McConnell.
Playing blue, and I'm thinking I'm seeing Timothé Luau Cabarrot. I'll adjust, though.
Emeka
under the same umbrella of the 76ers. Little awkwardness on offense.
Yeah, you're looking at 5 guys.
Have to be developed, timing, reading, reacting. Close friend Frank Martin, now at the University of South Carolina, Gamecocks.
Not afraid of daughter-in-law.
Is that right?
Exactly.
And I wonder what her rule was to be the daughter-in-law.
Sixers D'ing it up here.
Bad luck.
Yep. Zagarette left from the Eurobasket this last month, right?
Exactly.
Championship.
Exactly.
And his English he's been absolutely terrific with it. It's going to be a breakaway here for James Blackman.
To ride home. Little 2-man game, him and Poland. Ooh, a lot of contact there.
They're not calling anything now. Down here. Kobe Simmons hitting the
not quite clear half court, but you can get easy buckets. I imagine the Grizzlies a lot of that.
And the 76ers lose their first preseason game. Ben Simmons with some solid